What's up? Go ahead. What's up? Touch me. What's up? Touch me. Touch me. You fucking out. What's up?
A couple was engaged in a heated argument with two restaurant employees, their voices growing louder as frustration built. The disagreement seemed to escalate quickly, drawing attention from nearby diners.
I'll be happy to leave, and I'll make sure I happily tell anybody and everybody not to come here. But no, it's already messed up. I've already had to come in and get my sandwich corrected. I was late the first time around. Okay, and like I said, you want to say he's making a scene, I'll be more than happy to make a scene. But what kind of moron doesn't put ranch on a chicken bacon ranch? No, that was they call the fucking police. That's funny. You know what? Don't even fucking worry about it. Just give me my money back.
Don't even worry about it.
For years. You don't have oil?
I don't have.
You put it on the box?
I put my head, okay? You look. Please look.
The woman, visibly angry, raised her voice and argued with the restaurant staff, causing a scene as other diners turned to watch the heated confrontation.
That I can wrap my so that it won't get cold. Damn it, don't you understand that?
I don't know because I just have the
No,
right
because you acting like you don't speak English. That don't work with me after I my money. Say whatever you want to say. But I'm going to stand my ground. I'm not scared of you. At all. And I don't need a man. So keep playing. You can see me outside. I'm not playing with you. I spend my money. Good. Because you better not be. Never.
I bet for you.
You heard what I said.
I gotta record.
A group of people argued fiercely and soon began fighting inside the restaurant.
At least get out of the way.
Talk to him with respect.
You better start talking to me with respect, sailor.
I'm not sailor.
You were in the army or something, so you better. Okay? Because I've been there and done that.
A group of people got into a heated argument on the street, which quickly escalated into a physical fight, drawing attention from passersby.
Out of the way.
Well, it's not the issue of you in the waiting for a car. It's the fucking ramps in the middle of the intersection. Oh, bullshit. Well, then let me go call the cops, and then...
I'm gonna tell them you have no respect for anybody else in your neighborhood.
Excuse me, you don't fucking live in your neighborhood?
Are you taking all of my sauces?
Hey, I want my food. What? Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't care. What's up?
A man and a woman engaged in a heated argument with other patrons in the restaurant, raising their voices and causing a scene, while the staff tried to calm the situation.
Oh, I'm sorry, right there. Everybody else is leaving.
I'm gonna get my food. Stop, man.
Oh my God!
Shut the up. I'm 30.
Okay, and I'm 22.
And I'm gonna keep her. And you stay your dumb ass over here. And make me.
I asked you.
It is 9:53, by the way.
And I'm not.
9:53 at night.
The woman became furious and raised her voice at the supermarket staff, angrily complaining about a mistake with her purchase. Despite the employee's attempts to resolve the issue, her shouting attracted attention from other shoppers in the store.
It's like you said you was gonna do.
Obviously, what?
I don't.
Because children don't care.
And bitches don't either.
You're a child. I'm sorry, but you're exuding childish behavior.
Anyway,
in a public
what are you
space.
gonna do about it?
Ask you to stop, like I did.
And what are you else gonna do about it?
That's it. I asked you to lower your voice.
And if
stop
I
being-
don't,
There's a security guard right here.
so what? Am I showing physical behavior towards anybody?
No.
We're not serving you.
I tried to ask.
Anyway, yeah, when I'm done.
We're winning the transaction.
You call me a redneck, but I'm not.
You are.
No.
I'm
Just
looking
because I
at
have
you.
straight morals and I know how to talk to people and I know how to present myself in a public space
Listen.
doesn't mean I'm a redneck. It just means I'm a regular human
Just
being.
because I raised
Not your establishment, sir.
Yes, it is.
This is not your establishment.
Yes,
What
it
did
is.
you build in
Yes, it
here?
is.
What did you build in here?
Man.
And that
The woman was furious and raised her voice at the restaurant staff, upset about the service. Her loud complaints caught the attention of other diners, but the argument continued to escalate.
nigga, you dry ass nigga, you everything.
Yeah.
Now, throw them hands up.
Get out my store now.
Yeah, my shit registered.
Hey, get out my store.
Yeah, this all
Get out
I
my
want.
store. Man, get out my store.
Throw this shit out.
Man, come on, man. Get out my store, man. Hey, get your peoples, man. Hey.
My shit registered, son. It ain't nothing. I will
Hey,
knock
hey,
your
hey,
bitch ass out of here. I can guarantee you
Get
that.
out my store.
Punk ass nigga, my shit registered.
Get out the store.
I will crush your ass in here, you nothing ass.
Alright, get out the store.
Don't even worry about it. He got me fucked up. I ain't going nowhere.
You don't even must chew.
You're going home 2 hours.
This is 47th Street, Waterfall, units broken down, 1834 Street, walking at negative south. Maintain a closed door to this conclusion.
Two men were angrily shouting at each other on the train, their voices echoing through the carriage. Passengers nearby looked uncomfortable as the heated argument continued without showing any signs of calming down.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Well, I'm waiting for you. Throw your hands up. Let me show you what I can do. Go ahead. I guarantee you, I'll knock you out. Now what? My hands are up. Okay, step in my circumference. Step in my circumference. My hands are up.
Solara Phoenix PD. Any weapons inside the car? Any guns, knives, or anything like that?
What's that matter?
Because during the traffic stop, I can ask if there's any weapons inside the car and failure to provide a truthful answer to that. Is there any weapons inside the car?
I don't answer questions.
I will gladly fix it. What is it going to cost? I can fix it myself, or if you want to hire your guy to fix it, that's fine. My name is Good Citizen. What are you doing, man? Why are you being so rough with me? So now you're going to go to jail. Oh, you're being so good. Why are you throwing me around? Chill, I'll get in the car.
Welcome back to Cops America. In today's episode, we dive into a case where Karen gets knocked out count after power hits. Stay with us as we break down the incident and its legal implications. Subscribe to our channel for more hard-hitting stories and insights. Let's get it on. On May 20th, 2023, a concerning incident unfolded as two auditors were driving. They noticed a patrol vehicle rapidly accelerating behind them, eventually tailing them to initiate a traffic stop. Remarkably, the auditors were not violating any traffic laws, rendering the officers' actions highly irregular. In a proactive move, one of the passengers began recording the encounter with their mobile phone as Officer Larry from the Phoenix Police Department approached. Officer Larry stopped the driver with a stern demeanor, inquiring about weapons without initial clarification. Subsequently, he alleged the driver for speeding, citing a flashing light as confirmation. However, the dash cam footage discredited the speeding claim.
Flying up on us. There you go, flying on your ass. Do it. Oh,
Hard complaints. Make sure you get your life actually with a camera.
I'm going live.
Hi, sir. I'm Officer Larry Phoenix PD. Any weapons inside the car? Any guns, knives, or anything like that?
What's that matter?
Because during the traffic stop, I can ask if there's any weapons inside the car and failure to provide a truthful answer to that. Is there any weapons inside the car?
I don't answer questions.
What was the traffic
First of all,
infraction?
speed coming northbound on 27th Avenue.
Huh.
And also somebody trying to lie for me from this vehicle.
Yes, yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that everybody was okay inside this car because I also got a bright light.
The flashlight incident served as justification, even though it is not typically grounds for a traffic stop. The interaction reveals that Officer Larry incorrectly detained the people and became increasingly irate when they defended their rights and refused to comply with his requests. During a traffic check, the person in this instance produced their driver's license to the police, but the officer took it from them with force. There are worries that the Fourth Amendment, which forbids arbitrary searches and seizures, may have been broken by this action, since the violent seizure by the police did not adhere to the legal requirements of reasonable suspicion or probable cause. It can be viewed as being unjustified. In accordance with Arizona state law, drivers are obligated to present their license upon request.
So, hold on a minute. So is it speed or is it a bright light?
All right. May I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please? Driver.
Yeah.
May I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
So, you're lying about my speed.
Okay.
But you're pulling me over for something I don't have control over?
Go ahead and do it right now while we can see you do it so we know you
No. All I have to do is present it to you.
Hey, whoa, what the
You can see it right there.
Hey.
Use a flashlight.
He doesn't have to give it to you. Wow.
Asshole, what's wrong with you?
Wow, dude.
Get your supervisor over here now.
Yet they are not obliged to physically surrender it. The law expressly stipulates showing not relinquishing the license. Therefore, the officer's use of force contravenes this legal requirement. Moreover, altering the rationale for the traffic stop subsequent to scrutiny raises doubts regarding the validity of the stop and the ensuing actions during the encounter. Officer Larry pointed out that the rear license plate of a vehicle was obstructed, breaching Arizona state law's mandate for clear visibility from 50 feet. Interestingly, this law, though dated, holds significance. A 2017 news article highlights a subsequent law, effective since 2023, requiring white lamps to illuminate rear plates, ensuring visibility from 50 feet. The pertinent statute, Title 28 of the Arizona Revised Statutes, Section 2 of 2354, prohibits any alterations obstructing plate visibility. Such measures include coverings, substances, or electronic devices.
Hey, big mistake.
Hey, can I see your insurance, please?
Big mistake. Wow, that's a Fourth Amendment
So you think he's
violation,
right,
reaching
for
in
no
here.
insurance. I'll go to court.
No,
I
you
had
don't.
it at the window, and he tried to reach in and take it.
Do not have to give it to you. You better read the
Yeah,
ARS.
that's right there.
This is excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
All you had to do was provide me.
All you had to do was
Present
continue on your fucking way and not get triggered by a light. That's the only reason you're detaining us right now.
Yeah.
Go write the ticket and this is civil.
You know I have discretion whether or not I write a ticket.
So go write it then. Let's go to court.
The dash cam that showed how fast I was going in it, you said I was speeding, and that's your reason for pulling me over?
And also the light.
That's not a legitimate traffic stop.
Okay. And your license plate is improperly displayed because I can't read it from the back.
It's called a bike rack, which is legally allowed to be on there.
Considering the circumstances described, it would be unreasonable for an officer to issue an officer for an obstructed license plate, especially with a bike rack mounted above it. Officer Larry's acknowledgement of his failure to respect the auditor's rights underscores the importance of upholding constitutional protection. Upon the supervisor's arrival, a dialogue ensued to clarify the incident's details. It's crucial to note that prolonging a traffic stop beyond its necessary duration constitutes a violation of constitutional rights, as affirmed in the 2015 Supreme Court case Rodriguez v. United States. This case established that any extension of a police stop beyond addressing the initial reason is a breach of the Fourth Amendment's protection against unreasonable seizures.
Come on.
Step out and then tell me if you can see your license plate from 50 feet away as required per state law.
Hey, all I need is
I can
another
read it from a
3 minutes out of you. All I need is another 3 minutes out of you. Keep bumping your gum.
I'm talking about at night. You can't see anybody's license plate from 50 feet away.
Yes, you can.
Bro, we've already filmed him. I already know you're an idiot.
Okay.
Okay. You can't detain a vehicle for getting flashed with a flashlight. That's not a lawful or illegal reason to detain somebody. That's a Fourth Amendment. You are literally violating the Fourth Amendment right this moment by detaining this vehicle and then articulating that it's because of a light. You are, why do I need to let you talk? You're just gonna try to lie some more.
Also, the reason I stated was because of your speed.
How'd you determine his speed?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to
How'd
say.
you determine his speed? How?
How? There's got to be
How?
mathematics involved.
How? Okay doesn't answer my question. How? How did you determine his speed? This is what the judge is going to ask you.
So regardless if I write you a ticket...
How did you determine his speed, officer? The flashlight got him again, you guys.
What's a good phone number for you?
I'm not giving you my phone number.
No? Okay. I don't know why it had to come down to this today.
Because you got triggered by this right here, this light right here, the Jesus beam. You can't even, as an honest, you think you're an honest person, but you can't articulate how you determine his speed. How did you determine his speed if you're an honest person?
Okay, you have your opinions. Yeah. And we can discuss this further in court.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's the idea. He can't even say he was pacing. This dude is 100% lying. The only reason he pulled us over right now is because of the flashlight.
Yep.
Once you realize you got, you should have just boogied.
I really don't want to have to give you a citation for something that you can demonstrate to me.
Yeah.
Can you show me your insurance card, please?
I don't have the card. It's on the. I don't remember my password.
You shouldn't have detained the vehicle. Sergeant, the supervisor. Your first question to him should be, are you here to mitigate the situation or escalate it? He's trying to lie to him right now. I hope the body cams are on. He shined this super bright flashlight at me and it hurt my feelings so bad. All right, come on, I'll show you how mean they are. Watch. I'm gonna show you how, just how mean they are.
Hey, Richard. This is my boss, Sergeant Hernandez.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, are you here to mitigate or escalate?
Find out what's going on.
You're telling me you pulling me over for a flashlight and then now it's speeding, but can't justify any way of speeding. So I don't know.
The original reason for the stop was make sure everybody's in here. Flashlight, make sure everybody's in here.
Yes, and that should have been it. There shouldn't have been any demand ID. And then the state law says that I just need to present it. So as I'm trying to put it to the window, he's reaching in here trying to get it. So now we're playing
Big mistake.
A game of tug of war.
So this detainment from the initiation is not lawful. So when he realized that, he should have walked away, but he escalated it into violating the Fourth Amendment. I mean, when you realize you made a mistake, this is when we walk away and we don't make it worse. By us continuing to be here.
So
just a second, and
part of the thing that you can request also, you can request the transmission of my radio traffic.
Well, tell the judge that. I mean,
I will.
Yeah.
So
just tell her right now, because this is going to be evidence.
I did.
Say, Your Honor,
6079.
I was following the law. Qualified immunity, boys. We don't like it in Arizona.
Okay. So the one citation I am going to issue today is the improper display of the license plate. That's the only one we're going to go with today. Okay. So right here.
You still can't issue a ticket on an unlawful detainment, genius.
So you're going to have
license plate light.
6/13/2023 at 11 a.m. 300 West Washington.
Regarding the auditor, the first reason for the stop was the auditor's claimed speeding and flashing of a flashlight at the officer. The auditors refuted all of the charges made by the police, including the later accusation of a hidden license plate. The traffic stop was unnecessarily prolonged even though there was no good justification to do so, which might have violated the auditor's Fourth Amendment rights once more. As previously indicated, the accusation of incorrectly displaying the license plate resulted in the driver receiving a citation. This was a completely irrational action. That was the only ticket the officer could send out without running the danger of a significant lawsuit, though, because the other two charges, speeding and flashing a light, were totally without merit. On June 29th, 2023, Andrew Sadie was having lunch at a cafe when his wife informed him that his truck had accidentally hit a building owned by Hoyles Sutton. Mr. Sadie promptly met with Mr. Sutton, acknowledged the minor damage, and offered to either repair it himself or cover the cost of professional repairs. They amicably reached an agreement and confirmed it with a handshake. Later, Chief of Police Zach Weber and Sergeant Rob Noon approached Mr. Sadie, requested his ID and documents, and recorded the encounter on their body cameras.
So here's the idea, or here's what's going on. We do have a law that says you do have to identify yourself. So if you do not identify yourself, you will be going to jail.
What crime did I commit?
Right now, failure to identify yourself.
Despite Mr. Sadie not committing any illegal acts, and there being no laws in South Dakota requiring people to present identification without a valid reason, the officers repeatedly attempted to obtain Mr. Sadie's identification in the video. Their erratic behavior was illegal, as they persistently asked for ID without justification.
So, what do you need my ID for? What is the crime I committed?
Because you were involved in an accident.
Why are you shaking, man? Are you alright? Are you nervous? You see what's going on here? You see I'm shaking? Are you alright? Do you need medical attention?
No, I'm good. What I want right now is for you to identify yourself.
You can want anything you want, you ain't gonna get it.
South Dakota law states that residents are not required to present identification to police officers without a valid reason. Despite this, the police not only violated the law but also aggravated the situation by placing Mr. Sadie under duress and handcuffing him without explanation. The officers then accused Mr. Sadie of being involved in an accident. The law generally requires officers to provide specific information that raises a plausible suspicion of illegal behavior for a detention to be justified. Simply being connected to an accident does not automatically imply criminal action and is not grounds for reasonable suspicion.
I made a deal with that man right there.
Put your hands on the car.
I said, hey, maybe...
Put your hands up on the car.
And I worked out with him that I will cover the damages.
Okay, hands up.
At this point, I wish to remain secure in my persons, papers, and effects. Sir, I will charge you with assault and kidnapping. I'm not resisting. Why are you both up on me? I do not wish for this to happen, gentlemen.
I'm gonna go run that other license plate.
Yeah, because my wrist is backwards. Come on, man. So I'm supposed to be like this and like break my wrist? Come on, man. Failure to identify as a crime. I want to see the charge for that. What charge is that? Let me see. Is South Dakota a stop and ID state?
Stop an ID, you're involved in an accident.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Show me what law you're saying I'm breaking. I have all kinds of stuff on my pockets that you are not free to touch, sir. That is my property. I'm sure I got plenty on me. What are you doing with my property?
Your property's in the front seat right next to where you're going to be.
Do not touch me.
I don't care what you'd rather do. Get in the car.
What is your name?
Sergeant Neunfeld.
Neunfeld. What is your first name?
Rob.
Rob Neunfeld and what, Weber?
Zach. Zach
Weber. No, thank you. This is against my will. How the fuck did someone get back here? Very good.
Sergeant Noon wrongfully arrested Mr. Sadie without evidence or probable cause. Chief Weber had already clarified that no crime had occurred, yet the arrest proceeded, violating Mr. Sadie's Fourth Amendment rights against unreasonable searches and seizures. This incident underscores the importance of proper investigative procedures by law enforcement.
Didn't really say anything yet. I haven't talked to him.
Mr. Sutton's account confirmed Mr. Sadie's initial claim. Both parties had indeed reached an agreement. This should have alerted the officers to the unlawful arrest. Crucially, Mr. Sutton stated that Mr. Sadie identified himself during their conversation, despite some ambiguity regarding his first name. This detail is significant as Sergeant Noon falsely believed Mr. Sadie lied about identifying himself to Mr. Sutton.
He comes out. We're like, yep, sorry. If I did it, I don't know if I did it, but if I did it, I'll just fix it, take care of it. There's a reason we put that brake in there for reasons like this. If we gotta cut it all out, it blends better. Yep, no problem, whatever. And I said, hey, well, that's Zach. I said, just call the cops in case I turn into insurance. I need a police report. He got belligerent right away. I said, if you're gonna fix it, you're gonna pay to fix it, we're good, but I don't. And then you pulled in, and then he got belligerent.
So he didn't identify himself to you either?
Well, he said his first name, but I didn't catch it. But that's his wife. She identified herself to me as his wife. She said, that's my husband's pickup. He said he just got it. He didn't deny doing it. He said, I just got this, and it's a big old truck I'm not used to driving. I might have. This is what she told me. He said his first name, but he mumbled through it.
Okay.
The incident with Sergeant Noon highlights a troubling misuse of authority. Initially, Sergeant Noon unlawfully arrested Mr. Sadie, but later suggested a mere citation for allegedly leaving the accident scene, despite Mr. Sadie not fleeing. South Dakota law, specifically Section 3234, states that leaving the scene of an accident is a misdemeanor, requiring reasonable effort to locate the owner of the struck property. Mr. Sadie fulfilled his legal obligations by locating the property owner and reaching an agreement, demonstrating a responsible approach to the situation. The officers, however, continued to harass Mr. Sadie without reason, likely because he refused to provide his ID, which was against the law. In a fit of rage, Sergeant Noon drove Mr. Sadie to the station, neglectfully leaving some of his possessions on the patrol car's hood.
You want to help us ID him?
He doesn't want to give you guys his name, and I can't. I know, but I can't. This is what he's asking you to do, not get on his name.
He's claiming he didn't know if he hit it or not. I didn't think he hit it, is what he told me. And he got real nervous when your pickup pulled up. I said, I called him. I said, I didn't know if I could figure out whose truck it was or even if it was here at the time. So I figured just in case for insurance purposes, I needed a report.
Possibly checking the air in there because he goes down really, he overheats really fast. I crank the air when I turn it on. It's really hot.
So the statute that you need to identify yourself for is you hit the building.
Is that the law?
Yes.
What sovereign written
State of South
that
Dakota.
law? The state of South Dakota is not sovereign.
I don't need to hear it. You can explain that to the judge.
Well, you guys are going to release me and stop wasting my time, or I'm going to charge you for my time. I've worked out with that man that I will compensate any and all damages, and I don't need no third-party interlopers interfering into my affairs.
Because he said you didn't identify yourself.
I identified myself to him. Then he can go to court and we'll have this conversation in court.
You're going to get a citation for leaving the scene of an accident.
Oh, I left while I was here the whole time? And I told the man, hey, if it was me, I'm sorry, I will gladly fix it. What is it going to cost? I can fix it myself, or if you want to hire your guy to fix it, that's fine. My name is Good Citizen. What are you doing, man? Why are you being so rough with me?
Now you're going to go to jail.
Oh, you're being so big. Why are you throwing me around? Chill, I'll get in the car. I know, but why don't you calm the down?
Back up.
Upon arrival at the station, Mr. Sadie was restrained to a bench, unsure of what would happen next. Shortly after, Chief Weber approached him with a citation bearing his name.
So you can call your wife and have her come and get you in the paperwork.
So the front door here. Can I have a seat here quick?
Following protocol, Mr. Sadie signed it and was allowed to leave. He then filed a formal grievance against the Flang Row Police Department and the officers involved, detailing an injury sustained during the altercation. Seeking medical help, he was diagnosed with a rotator cuff injury by an urgent care facility and a chiropractor in Brookings. Despite opting for a private settlement with the other party, Mr. Sadie is scheduled for a court appearance later this month and remains resolute in advocating for his rights, intending to pursue a jury trial despite challenges in securing legal representation. Thanks for watching today's episode of Cops America. This case of illegal detention is a stark reminder of the need for accountability and justice. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis and stories. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.